What's up, guys? Back here in the garage. Work on the Civic again, of course. Obviously, we got the roll cage done last time. I've got a few other things that I want to play around with. And then I've got a track day. We're going to see if this thing can survive, how it compares to the Mini Cooper. Yeah, I mean, just in general, I mean, a good shakedown and see what it can do. So let's get to it. Well, guys, I decided to weigh it to see what the difference is on the cage. It is heavier, obviously. We're at 2481. I think it's like 90 pounds-ish heavier. So not terrible, but it definitely added some weight. Obviously, it added structure, which is nice. I need to, check and see how off the cross weights are now. It shouldn't be too far off. Right now, we're reading almost 50%. Obviously, it'll be difficult to sit in it, but let's find out.
That's the fakest shit.
Look at that, guys. That's crazy. It is like dead nuts. I don't have to do any adjustments. That's awesome. Ooh, man, guys. My hood is here. Hell yeah. About to unwrap this thing so we can get it on the car. Oh my God, you guys. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, it's been so long since I bought a brand new carbon fiber hood. Whew. That is a good looking unit right there. Okay, getting ready to start test fitting. I started putting the washer nozzles on. That one like kind of just fell in. I had to kind of tweak it to get it to like stay in there good. This one was too tight. I actually had to go in and like do a little bit of dremeling to get it to fit, but it's in there now. I taped up the corners, obviously, taped up the fenders, and I just kind of set these arrow catches in there because I got like some of the nice arrow catch extreme, hood pins, and we're going to do that, which is by far the most difficult part of putting this hood on because I got to measure about 100 million times before I cut so that I don't fuck anything up. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Okay, I got it bolted on there. I kind of got it sort of aligned before I put these two in. I put a little bit of grease on there so you can see where it needs to be marked. So I'm just going to drop it down. It's going to transfer that grease onto the hood, and then I know where to drill my pilot hole so that I know where the pins have to be, and then I have to figure out how I'm going to do the latches. Yeah, what a pain in the ass. So you can see there's a dollop of grease there, which makes sense because it's kind of where those little dimples are at, probably where, they had planned on having you, put hood pins. So I need to cut that little part out, and then I need to grease it again so that I can touch it on the actual hood part of it, not the underside, and then I'll know where to drill that hole. So let's cut these holes first, and then we'll keep going. Okay, so I'm kind of mocking it up now. I've got the studs that are all the way through the hood. The pilot holes are cut on both sides. I actually put these latched on top and then latched them down so I can kind of judge where it needs to be. So now I just need to mark it out. I think this is pretty much where it's gonna sit. I kind of like them sitting sideways like that. I tried to line up this mark or that edge with this edge so that it lines up with the hood line. I think that'll look pretty good. So yeah, now I just gotta mark it out and hope that I get it just right. All right, it's all done. Got it all tightened down, bumpers back on. I got the little rubber bump stop things on there. These are adjusted, tightened, all that stuff. Everything's pretty good. I'll shut the hood and show you guys what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. That's good. Yeah, I'm happy with this. So good. Makes the car look so much better. Obviously, there's a lot more body work and stuff that needs done, but goddamn, that hood looks good. Those hood latches turned out fucking perfect. So good. Yeah. Get you a little bit of an angle from this side. Yeah, that's good. So of course, because I got a carbon hood on here now, I had to weigh it and find out. We're at 2463 We were at 24.81 before, so we're like 18 pounds. That's not bad. That's not a bad savings right there. Got a big box because I got a new seat for the driver's side. I needed to get a one-piece seat because I needed a way to run my 5th point for the harness, the anti-submarine. So this is gonna go in the car. However, when it got shipped, it got damaged. They fucked it up somehow, so I gotta stitch this up first. They are planning on refunding me part of my money, so that's good. Once I stitch up, you won't even notice. But I'm gonna stitch that up, and then we'll start pulling that seat out, and then we'll start seeing what it's gonna take to put this one in. All right, so I got that stitched up. You can kind of see that little spot right there. Can't even hardly tell. And I started working on the bracket. I got that all figured out. I ended up moving the seat forward a little bit. It was actually right here, and I moved it to here because with this new seat, it was actually a little bit further away from the pedals for whatever reason. And I did space it up in the front a little bit to give me a little bit of angle so it's not like straight up and down. Then I drilled a hole for the crotch strap. Got that all ran. I got it adjusted about how I want it. Time to throw it in the car and permanently mount it because I've had it in and out a whole bunch of times and I think we're ready for it. All right, it's all bolted in there. First impression sitting in there, it definitely holds you in a hell of a lot tighter, for sure. You definitely sit a lot lower. It's very noticeable. The other thing is, I'm glad I put a quick release in here because it would be a pain in the ass if I didn't. I tried to get out with the steering wheel still attached, and yeah, pain in the ass. But with quick release, I can just take it off and sneak right out of there, so that's nice. And also, there is enough room. I was kind of worried, but there is enough room to pull down on these straps to tighten the lap belt with, you know, when you're already seated, which is nice. I just have to make sure that they don't get caught in the door. But other than that, it's pretty good. And it does give me, interestingly enough, there's actually more space between the roll bar and the back of the seat now. So yeah, I mean, if there was a taller person, you could absolutely move it back further and have more room. So I think now I'm gonna start messing with the passenger side and see if I can get that other Sparco seat on that side now. Okay, change of plans. I was gonna put the other seat in there, then I realized that if you look here, the Sparco seat sits lower than the Del Sol seat. You can see it on the headrest. Now, this one actually sat higher than the Del Sol seat. And if I did that, it's gonna sit way, way high, and I don't want that. That's gonna sit really weird. It's gonna look strange. Don't like it. So yeah, for the moment, the Del Sol seat's gonna stay. I did swap out my front tires off camera because I needed the same ones to match the rear because I got a track day tomorrow. Now, these aren't exactly meant for track stuff, but it's what I got, so we're gonna use it. So yeah, hopefully it does okay tomorrow. We'll see. Well, guys, I'm out here at the track. Already went out once. The problem is I can't get the one of my lap timers to work quite right, and it's been a whole thing. But I got out there a little bit. The car has about no grip, but it's doing better than I expected. Looks like I got some sunburn already on my nose, even though I put sunscreen on. But yeah, the car's doing okay. It did get hot finally because I like did the beginner session because I showed up late, and then I did the advanced session right after it. So I put in enough laps that the check engine light came on. I mean, it was fine, it was still going, but I know that just means it was getting pretty warm, but not hot enough to blow it up or anything. So yeah, I don't know. I had one really big spin. I caught the edge of the track and just right off, but I kept it straight and was able to get right back on track. But yeah, it was sketch. It was sketch for sure. Yeah, we'll see how it does the rest of the day. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's see. I've been out there again. Did better. It was definitely, I was just pushing through it when it was hot, and it was fine. I just drove around, let it cool down, let it go back out again. It's doing better. I will say my timer isn't working great, which is strange. I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't say I might just get you guys a video of me driving out there and not even time it, because it's I don't know, it just doesn't want to work correctly for whatever reason. But yeah, they did open track now, so yeah, I think I'll get out there. that was eventful. Oh, that was the biggest off I've ever had. I can't believe I got that on camera. That was stupid. I don't know what the fuck happened. It just like, car was like, nope, I don't feel like stopping. It just, nothing. Would not stop. Didn't want to turn. It was just like, nope, we're going straight off. Okay. Yeah, I just looked over the car. Everything appears to be fine. I don't know. Guess I'll wait a second and then get back out there. I don't know. So I was doing a lug nut check and then I noticed that my brake rotor is all fucked up. I'm kind of wondering if this brake pad is coming apart since it's, yeah, it's not track pads, they're just some fucking Rock Auto shit. So it's, yeah, it might be coming apart. I don't know. It might be the end of my day because that's pretty jacked up. I'm back in the garage. I had to look at these brakes. So this is the good side. And the good side, on the passenger side, you can see it was starting to come apart right there. It's got some weird wear too, because it's like a different color here than it is here. I don't know if that's just like the materials coming apart or what. It's kind of weird. I had some, if I got some grass in here from my off-road excursion. The rotor is actually pretty good on this side. Now, the driver's side, on the other hand, holy shit, it's bad. You can see the brake pads are just completely just grinded up inside and outside, and it is just so deep, these freaking grooves. So yeah, yeah, not so good. And it's interesting, it's really grooved on this side. On this side right here, it's smooth. It is just chewing it up in different ways, and yeah, it's no bueno. Okay, got some new rotors, and this time we're going with the EBC yellow stuff pads. I've used these before. I had them on my Exo set, and they worked great. They just didn't last long. They made it through one track day before they were completely worn out. I don't know. We'll see how they do on here, but they gotta do better than these, because at least the EBCs, they never like completely disintegrated like these did. So I don't know. We'll find out, but yeah, we're gonna throw them on. All right, new brakes are in there. I did bleed the brakes because who fucking knows how bad it boiled the brake fluid. It was kind of dark. I also swapped out, put my 888s back in the front because, yeah, don't need those other tires on there anymore. Plus, they were pretty much fucked after that track day. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it on that one. Yeah, obviously, it survived. It had some issues. Definitely had some issues. But I think we've got that sorted out now that we don't have cheap brake pads on there. I think it's going to be okay. Obviously, I do think this car is leaps and bounds doing better than the Mini Cooper. It's kind of difficult to say for sure because like the timer wasn't working that great. So I wasn't really sure how it was doing. Plus, I mean, obviously, you know, like I said, I was on all season tires. It wasn't ideal. So hopefully, you know, next time I make it out there, I can have some decent tires on there. We can actually, you know, have a good run. The only thing that was really, you know, like I said, is really a problem is like the coolant was getting a little bit hot, but it was after I was out there for a while. So I think it's okay. I might try to add some more water wetter because I don't even remember what I had for coolant additive in here. I know I put something in here. I just don't remember if I had enough. I don't know. I might put some more in there, try that. Yeah, I mean, but overall it did better. I mean, I'm super happy with this. Because obviously the whole point of getting this car over the Mini Cooper is so that it could do track days better, and I think that I did achieve that. Obviously we have a couple more things to tweak, but for the most part, I think we're there. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. But I think that's going to be it. So like, subscribe, do all the things. Peace out.